All right, welcome back. In this lecture, I'm going to be giving you a general overview of what object-oriented programming is. And we're going to be creating a basic class to see how things work, okay, so that you can understand this thing. Okay, but before we do that, I want you to go to the htdocs folder. Okay, the htdocs folder is within the exam folder. Okay, we want to create a folder in there. Oops, sorry for that. Let's create a folder in there. Let's call it OOP_PHP. Okay, we want to create a file within that folder. We want to call it let's call it test.php. test.php. Okay, so open that up. Okay, and if you've done that, we are good to go. Okay, so object-oriented programming, okay, is an approach to programming that uses objects and classes. Okay, you might be asking, what are objects? Okay, in object-oriented programming, the elements of a script are objects. Okay, the objects represent the elements of the problem your script is meant to solve. For instance, if you are writing a script to handle the daily routine of a teacher and his students, okay, in a classroom, the objects of the classroom can probably be the teachers and students. Okay, or let's say, for example, you are working on a script that is related to a bank. The objects can probably be customers and cashiers attending to these customers. Okay, so the basic elements of object-oriented programs are objects. Okay, I hope you understand that. And to better drive home what I mean, I want you to look at objects, okay, as actual physical objects, okay, something you can see. Okay, for example, your computer is an object. Okay, your computer has properties or attributes such as a keyboard, okay, it has a mouse, it has an hard drive, it has a power pack, okay, it comes with a power pack, and so on and so forth. And a computer has things it can do, okay, which are known as methods or functions. Okay, a computer can play music, all right, a computer can play videos, a computer can be used to access the internet. Okay, so that's what objects are. Okay, objects contains properties or attributes and methods or functions. Okay, so in object-oriented PHP, we make use of classes. Okay, classes, and a class is the PHP code, okay, that serves as the template, okay, or I would say pattern, okay, that is used to create an object, okay, is the code, the PHP code that serves as the template or pattern that is used to create an object, okay. The class defines the properties, okay, or attributes of the object, okay. It also defines what the object can do, okay, which in object-oriented terms is known as methods. Okay, for example, you can write a class called a computer, and I'm going to do that now. Open up a PHP tag in here. Okay, to define a class, we use the keyword class. Okay, that is how a class is defined, class, and I will say computer, which is the name of the class we are defining, and we open up a curly braces there. Okay, so that is how classes are being defined. Okay, and we want to define a property within this computer class called color. Okay, and I want to use the keyword public. Okay, and you'll get to understand more of this as we continue with this section. Okay, and basically these are known as access modifiers. Okay, we declaring a property as public means that this property can be accessed from within the class and also outside of the class or in another class. Okay, so we want to declare that property as a public, so we say public color, and I want to give it a default value of red. Okay, we are saying the computer is red, and we want to define another property called RAM, the RAM of the computer. Okay, we can set that to 4 gigabytes. Oops, sorry, 4 gigabytes. Okay, and we can create a method to return the value of the color of this computer. Okay, so to do that, we can say public function. We're also making this function public. We can say public function show color. Okay, and it's conventional to name your methods as descriptive of what it's doing, okay, as possible. Okay, make sure it's descriptive as possible. Okay, so we want this method to show the color we assign to this public property called color. That's why we are creating a method called show color, and we want to echo that. We want to say echo this color. Okay, and the this keyword here, oops, sorry for that, the this keyword here is used to access properties, okay, and methods from within the class. Okay, you cannot use the this keyword outside of the class. Okay, it's used to access properties and methods from within the class. Take note of that. Okay, so we are echoing the value of the property color within this method, and let's create another method called show RAM. Okay, I want to say echo this RAM. Okay, so let's go out of the class. Okay, and to access these properties and methods from outside of the class, what we do is create an object of the class. Okay, and creating an object of the class means instantiating the class. That is what it means basically. And to do that, we can create a variable called a computer and assign an instance of the class to that variable, and that variable will become the object of the class computer. I hope that is pretty clear. Okay, so we say new computer. That is how an instance of a class is created. We use the keyword new. I hope you understand that. Okay, and we can access the show color method within the computer class using the computer object. Okay, the variable here, computer. Okay, so let's do that. Let's say computer, and we use hyphen and the greater than symbol, and we call the show color method. Okay, so if we open our browser and access that, you should see that we get the value of a red being shown. Okay, so let's do that right away. Sorry for this, I was initially working on this. Okay, so if we access that script, localhost OOP_PHP, okay, and then we click on the test.php file in there. Okay, you can see we are getting the value of red. Okay, I hope you've seen that and you're understanding how that works. Okay, so let's just echo a break tag here. Okay, to give us a space between the red and what we want to echo out next. Okay, so we'll say computer show RAM. Okay, hit the save button and let's go back and refresh that page. Oops, we're not getting anything. Let's see. Oh, sorry for that. I didn't close the break tag there. Let's check that again. All right, you can see we're getting that. Okay, you can see we are getting that. Okay, so you've seen how a class works. Okay, and I'm going to end this lecture here, and in the next lecture we'll be talking about access modifiers and how they work. Okay, see you in the next lecture, and do have a nice day.